Hello and good morning, everyone. Today is the first day in my second weekly vlog-ish in July. Hello, why is the camera hitting me? Hello? Camera, please. Oh, it looks like I have a glory hat. We are 6:15 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. Because if you watched the last weekly vlog, it's they don't belong together, but like it is the continuation of my life. So there's that. You know that I started my first full-time job last Wednesday. Still getting into the rhythm of things, but wake very early. I'm about to go and eat breakfast, make lunch, and obviously go to work. Obviously, I am in the middle of a couple of like batteries, etc. And I also obviously we start new books, etc. But I will update you, I think, like as I actually read some in them, so I don't like stand here and like just repeat everything I said in the last vlog. I'm about to eat. That's all the fun things I have to say. You should see how it goes. Very bad at updating this vlog, so you should see. I put the column house, which I built on yesterday, in the right place. So I will show you that quickly. Put it on top of this shelf, which like the rest of the shelf is kind of messy. But that's where I put stuff that is like on display or whatever. It's on the top of my BTS shelf. And then the whole column house is there. I think it's gonna stand there for now and collect dust like everything else, but love the look, love it. In the progress of building my next book Nook, but we can talk about that when I actually done some progress, because I don't know if I will build on it today, but I started yesterday and built one thing, which you could see in the last vlog. Gonna go and eat now, yay! Hello, it is quite late. I am about to go to bed. I'm saying quite late, it's like 21:30, but I'm very, very sleepy. And as I said a second ago, I'm about to go to bed. But I didn't update you on any reading because I just said good morning and then I filmed some B-roll and then we never spoke again. But I did, as you say, saw this morning, I did start an Apple Prince by Molly X Chang. To me, it seems like this one is set in the same world as The Gaze Upon the Weekend Gods, because they like she used Rome there as like the empire they're in, and they're using the same name here for Rome, but this one is a YA where the other one was not, I believe. And it follows how like this phoenix mark in her forehead, and it was this prophecy that she would marry the emperor's son and be like he would then become the greatest emperor of all time and she would be his empress, blah 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 blah. And she grew up thinking that's etc. And she has always hated it because she doesn't want to be the queen. She wants to be like all the other girls and be free to choose her own destiny and not be forced into this marriage where like he would disregard her, etc. She has always fought for her freedom in a way. I don't know like how much the synopsis spoils, but like the story has so far not gone exactly where I thought it would. Like I thought we would use more time on certain things and I thought that certain relationship would be in a certain way, but so far I've been enjoying the different dynamics and like the landscape of the world. Right now is actually reminding me slightly of Poppy War. I saying that with the best like compliment I can give, as Poppy War is one of my favorite books of all time. Not as dark obviously, but just like the atmosphere obviously, because this is also like an Asian inspired fantasy and I'm not like disliking it so far. I'm like intrigued of like where we'll go and like where our character will go and how the setups of the different relationships that we had in the beginning, how that would evolve, because there's like a love triangle thing there because she met the prince of like another country beside them, and now like there was a war brewing, and then she I would say like they had a moment, but she also hasn't like grown up with a prince that she has been betrothed to as well, so there's like kind of try like angle there. I don't know how far did I get into it. I listen to quite a lot of audiobook every morning because like if you're commuting and I'm making breakfast and stuff. And I also listen to 3x speed, so it's a lot. Can this load? 38%, so like soon halfway. I do believe I could finish it not tomorrow, but maybe the next day, but it all depends if I decide to not listen suddenly. I'm reading that, and then, as I showed you, where's that book? I was also listening to Royal Assassin by Robin Ha, which I was listening to with Erica while I was building my book Nook, and this one is the second book in the FAES trilogy, the first one in the realm of the Elder Rings. This is my favorite in the whole trilogy, even though I haven't read the last one. Like, it's my favorite so far, and it was so good. So Phyllis Fitz, who is the bastard son of the king in waiting, and then his life basically growing up in like the six duchies, and the magic we have there, and political intrigue and characters. It has like some of the best character development and character study ever, and I love it, love it, love it, love it so much. It's so good and immersive, and I love to hate it because there's some parts of it I truly hate, like some characters, etc. I truly hate. But overall, like, it is one of my favorites of all time, and I give it a 5, obviously. And we started this in June, so it was really nice to finish it now. And I'm hopeful that we will be able to listen to more audio. Like, I spent all my evening after we made dinner listening to audio because now I have all the free time I want. Obviously, then I didn't read like a book, like I didn't start and finish a whole physical book, but I still finished that, and I finished my other physical read, which is like been a buddy read, so I've just been reading like a bit every day and not like when I sit down to read a whole book that day. So that was Rouge by Mona Awad. This was a buddy read in my Patreon Discord, and I didn't love it. I don't know, it's like about this young woman that loses her mother, and then she goes to her mother's place and is gonna like pack it down, and then she kind of realizes her mother was involved in a lot of different things that maybe she has also been involved with without knowing, and it feels like a whole fever dream. I mean, a bunny also feels like a fever dream. This is the author of Bunny, but I enjoy that more because it was kind of like a funny fever dream in a way, but also like serious. It is like supposed to be, I think, some kind of commentary on like beauty standards and how that is inherited or something, but I personally didn't enjoy it because I felt like we had like a vibe and a setup and some intrigue and like what is actually going on, but I didn't feel like we went anywhere with it, and I don't think I was interested in the characters and the story enough for me to actually like this. So I feel like I gave it like a 2.5, but I did at least finish it and put it off my TBR. It's a very recent buy for me as well, but I am debating just not keeping it because I don't think like I will ever like reread it, and I don't really feel like keeping books that I didn't enjoy that much on my shelves anymore, so might be an on-haul, honestly. Then, Jesus, I have so much to say, and I'm like about to pass out of sleepiness. I need to go to bed. But I also read in Wrath by John Gwynne. This is my other body read, but also reading it for Always Stay Faithful and All Along. Hosted by Becca. The live show is on the 27th of July, so you see this through like all the vlogs in July, basically. Because we have me and Johanna, who I am body reading with, what's it called, separated chapters. We're reading 6 a day, and I do believe like the last chapter is literally like on the last day. These chapters are much shorter than in the last one, so like so far we have read for 3 days. I think we're like on chapter 18, right? And I feel like there's like none pages at all. But so far, so many fun things has happened. So many things we've been waiting for has been happening. And I love like setting up all the characters. And now that I care so much more for the story, it is so much better because like the first time I read through the series, I wasn't enjoying myself, but now it's just like so good, and I'm having such a good time with it. So very excited to continue and care for the characters, etc. And then I will hopefully I will read tomorrow, like a whole one, because now I have it in 2 days, and also haven't edited, which I was also supposed to do. I just been here by the computer, wanting to audio, and procrastinating my existence. So we shall see how it goes tomorrow. But I believe in good things to come. At least I'm audiobooking a lot, which is honestly sometimes that's what my brain needs. Now I'm going to bed. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. I don't think I updated this vlog yesterday at all. I can't recall if I did, because I went to work, right? I came home, I watched MSI and procrastinated everything in my life the whole day, and then I went to bed. So like I only read in Wrath like 20 minutes in my audio, and I watched MSI like the whole day, and like we were going to listen to the audiobook and everything, and I were going to do more book knock, but I didn't even do that. I am supposed to edit a video. I haven't posted once on Sunday, now it's Friday, and I didn't do that. So yeah, and now I'm going to work again, but now it's a weekend after this work day. Very excited. Going to this bookstore after work because I have a book I ordered there, my last one, but I need to buy a full price book. I'm going to go to work, so that's all I got to say. I'm listening to the audio now because I listen to a lot of MSI yesterday instead of audio. I don't have more than that. See you later. Hello. I feel like I've not spoken to you. I've just been like filming some b-roll, which is kind of nice because I forget to film b-roll, but now I haven't spoken to you. It's been a day. We grilled. It's very hot. It's like the hottest day ever. And I'm sitting here and I'm feeling a bit hot. But I have a fan in my fridge. Not me in my fridge. In my closet. I might bring it out. But like, I am in the coolest room in the house. So like, this room is better. Yesterday, we did listen to audio. A lot, as you saw. We listened to Every Hard Doorway, which is the first in my better read in Patreon, where we're reading through all of, what's it called again? Our Children. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. And I was supposed to read it last month, but I'm reading it now because I'm a bit late. But yeah, it was super good. It is one of my favorites. Still stands as a favorite. Really, really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, giving it a 5. So it follows kids that come back from magical worlds, like Narnia, for example. Not that Narnia is in it. And they come back and then they need to deal with the fact that they are back in a normal life, and I go to school where they basically go to therapy and hope to come back to the worlds. And it has very diverse cast of characters, which we enjoy a lot. And I loved it the third time reading it, and yay. Then me and Erica decided to listen to a trash book. We were supposed to listen to Abasa, but then we listened to a trash book. We were like, oh, it's going to be a fun trash time. We listened to, is it Houndhound's Nights something? I literally forgotten the title. We listened to the whole thing yesterday. And it was honestly a waste of time because we want like a trash, not necessarily that it has to be smut, but like usually it has like trash that it's smut, and then like it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's just like it's not a serious read because it's not good, but we can laugh about it. And like, yes, they usually like toxic romances, etc. So they said that 5,000 Nights of Obsession, that's what it's called. That it was like a dark romance, etc. But we didn't enjoy it. Well, first of all, it was bad, but we expected it to be bad. We read it now because we know it's not like literature that I, in my head, rate highly, but I can have an entertaining time with it. But I didn't have an entertaining time with this one because it took itself too seriously. It had a super trashy, problematic relationship. And if you have a super trashy, problematic relationship, in my head, it needs to be in a trashy, problematic world. In a way, like obviously, overall is problematic, but it's more like where the rest of the story is so trashy that, what can I say, that the relationship, yes, it's super toxic and it's like, ew, but it makes sense because it's not taking itself too seriously. This book brought up like serious issues and like serious problems, and then like it was had smut scenes, but it was definitely not focused on that. And they like really like tried to develop a relationship that was super, super, super toxic and weird. And then we had another much healthier relationship, and we were supposed to cheer for this super like toxic one. I was just like, that does just not make sense to me. And that ruined my whole experience of the book. Like, actually, parts of it I don't think was not that bad, but because like it had this like super terrible relationship, and I don't know, I'm not saying that the book in real life was trying to justify it. I don't think that anyone want to be in that kind of relationship in real life. Maybe some do, and I don't judge them. Do whatever you want. I felt like the book was trying to make me feel for this relationship that was terrible. And if we only had a terrible relationship and it was written in not such a serious way, I feel like I would have felt differently about it. Like, I don't think I would have rated it higher maybe, but I would have felt more such positive about it, and I would have laughed about it and been entertained. This one bored me to death because I just wanted an easy chill time, and it just was not. And I rated it like a 1.5. And I still have not finished like those books I have borrowed that I was supposed to finish days ago. I think I said like since at least the 9th, at least like 3 days, that I was supposed to finish a whole book that day. And I did that. Last time I did it was in the last blog. I did it the 6th and the 7th. I finished like one book in the Sisters Hour after. And since then, I have, 2 left. And I was supposed to read it yesterday. I was supposed to read it the day before, and I just haven't. Will it happen today? I don't know. There is a chance. I'm going to game a bit now, but there is a chance. But I did read a manga because I was supposed to read a manga before starting that anyway. And I read Comic Can Communicate Volume 18. Read it this morning, and that's all I read today. But yeah, it was Comi who's struggling with communication. She's trying to make friends, and it's really cute and nice. I just really hate kind of the story we have right now, because like there's this crush and it's just like annoying how they're handling it, but I'm still enjoying the series overall. I like the characters. That's the reading updates I have for you. Hopefully I will say later that I finish this is our after book, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I did edit a video today, which I said at the point in this blog, if I post one video of a week I would be happy. But now, since I didn't edit all week because I want to like, get up at least 2 videos this week, it's just like a whole jumble now of mess. But at least that took me like hours and hours and hours because I had to sort that footage, and it was like 167 clip in one of the vlogs, and I had to look through everyone to see what was there, and it was a whole thing. And I watched MSI, which was really, really fun, and the final is tomorrow. Oh, it's like tonight at 2 a.m, but I can't watch it then. And my eye has been weird all day. So that is all I got for you. See you later. Hello, I am, as you can see, in bed. I have literally not spoken to you for like 2 days. Today is Wednesday, and I didn't speak to you all today or all yesterday. And I just took a shower, so my hair is a bit wet. I have lost all my spark in everything. And it's not just because I have a full-time job, because I feel like right now the job is very low-key. I'm not saying it will be like that ever, but right now it's like more chill than I thought. So it's not like the job exhausts me. I don't come home completely exhausted. Kind of used to going to bed very early now and wake up like 6, and I am at work like 7, and I'm done before 3. So I'm very happy actually about that. But when I come home, I don't read. I've been listening to lots of audio with Erica, fiddling with like the book Nook as I showed you, and we've been watching Squid Game, and we've been playing Peak and some Valorant, etc. So I've been rather like being social and play games with my friends than read, even though I definitely do have time for read as well. I just like don't feel like picking up my book. The only thing I've been reading is Wrath, like my Buddy Read pages in that, which I would do now before bed. I'm looking at the time, I need to hurry before I'm gonna sleep. And I have listened to audio. So I talked about the audio where one I listened to Erica. We started Ambessa by C.L. Clark, which is the League of Legends novel following Ambessa, who was a character that was introduced to the League of Legends world in Arcane. And like so far it's a bit weird. We listened to like, I would say almost 20%. And it's like very much like political. Like she's supposed to like take over where she is. And then it's like someone else is taking over instead of her. And she's just like, she's trying to work against this. But I just didn't get why this other person managed to take over, because it was just like not well explained. I feel like it didn't make sense of how we managed to do that. And then because of that, I was just like, it lost its impact of it. And it's very much like it's trying to do like political intrigue and stuff. But for me personally, I'm not that invested yet, but we should see if that changes, obviously. We only have a few days left of the launch, so we should listen soon. And then I did read one physical books, which I feel like I didn't talk to you about. I read it like super fast, not yesterday evening, but the day before. But I'm like super behind of where I'm supposed to be in my reading, because I was supposed to finish my piles this month. I'll be halfway through the month, and I have actually only read like from 1 or 2 series in the whole pile. We started out with Passenger and Wayfarer, so we finished that, and then we are on like the Sisters Are After series, but we haven't finished that. So I did read The Last Rose by Leah Cypress in the same series that I've been reading this whole time. This is like Beauty and the Beast retelling. It was fine. I didn't love it, didn't hate it, gave it a 3. It's like a very fast and easy read, which obviously is kind of what I need, but I'm still not picking up the rest. I feel like the loans are expiring soon. And I also borrowed the other book for the Gun Machine, which I mentioned like 14 times. It expires in 7 days. Oh my god, it's not that this long, but I wouldn't even say I'm slumping. It's just like I don't feel like reading. I want to do other things, but at the same time I want to read as well. So I'm contradicting. I do want to read, I just don't feel like reading when I'm reading. Yeah, I don't know, like The Last Rose, it didn't have Belle. It just had like another pair of siblings. And then we did like have the curse and stuff. I don't know what else to say. It was like cute, middle grade, yay. Then I did finish Nightblood Prince. That was yesterday, which was my audio by Molly X Chang, which I'm messing it up, but I do believe I mentioned that I started in this vlog. I haven't added the last one, so I don't know what's in that yet. That's also a thing I should do. I should add it, but I haven't done that either. I added one vlog, and that was the one video I managed to do last week, and then now we're already on Wednesday tomorrow, and life. Either way, Nightblood Prince, it is about this young woman, as I said, she's prophesied to be like a great empress thing, and then like she's torn between these 2 countries in a way, one that she grew up in, another one that is like invading. There's vampires. I don't know really how I felt about it. There were parts I actually loved. Like I loved our main character. I loved how she was trapped in, I didn't love it for her that she was trapped in this woman's life, but how she wants to be free and she knows that no man can give her that freedom. I liked the events of the story. It felt really like grand and epic. But there was other parts where I was just like, this is silly, and I was just like, I don't know how to describe it. I felt like it wasn't as well written as it should have been for that part of the story. And there's definitely a complex relationship between her and these 2 dudes. But I just feel like some of the things, one of them especially, I like both, are like unforgivable, And I just feel like then I don't understand her feelings towards him anyway, because I just feel like she can't be with anyone. Maybe she does realize this on her own, but it was just like the way she's trying to justify it and they're trying to justify it, and then like it's like a ball back and forth, and it's a whole thing. And I just feel like that wasn't as well written as I would want it to be, because it was very complex themes and topics and things that they did that I feel like could have gone even deeper. But it was still fine. I give it a 3. Like, I didn't hate it because I honestly enjoyed some parts a lot, but in some parts were just, I needed more, you know. And I do believe this was, yes, in the YA box, and I felt like at times if this had been an adult, we could have explored deeper on so many things as well. Then I did start my new audio that I'm listening to alone, which is With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. Reading this for a book club thing, like Murder on Orient Express, basically. There's this woman that wants revenge after her whole family was effed up by these people. She put all the people on the train, and they cannot get off. And then people start dying, and we're like, who's killing people, and what really happened back then? At the beginning, I was just like, this is really weird. But now that I listen to over half, how much do I have left? I can check this. Yeah, I only have like 1.5 hours left. I'm invested and I want to know what's going to happen. So yeah, this is my second Riley Sager. I haven't read any others, I think. I always mix up Grady Hendrix and Riley Sager for some reason. Either way, so then you know that. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. I'm going to the city tomorrow to meet my friend Frida, so I will try to vlog some of that. I don't know, I'm doing this with my hand. And now I need to read some pages in breath and go to bed. See you later. Should have had this vlog yesterday. Didn't do that because I'm a terrible vlogger. It's too hot to think. I am hot right now. I'm hot always. I hate being hot. Stop being hot. I haven't read anything. I didn't even read like any physical pages yesterday. I just like listened to audio. I finished the Riley Sager, I've forgotten the name of, yesterday. And like, I enjoyed it. But I also didn't like parts of it. Like, we're on the train, she's gonna get revenge of like the people around her family, and people start dying, as I said. And I'm like, it annoyed me because it was very much like, oh my god, there's one killer, no, there's 2 killers, no, there's 1 killer, no, there's no killers. Oh my god, no, it's my dead father, no, it's my boyfriend. It's like, it just never ended. I'm not saying that any of those things were true, I just said random things. And it was just a bit annoying. So I, at the same time, like the atmosphere. I felt like a bit like Agatha Christie, like collected in this one place, people are dying, as I said. And I found a main character, like I liked her, and I liked how it was written. I just didn't enjoy, I guess, like how the story went. I had to go and do something, so I was interrupted. The point is, I can't really decide what to rate it. I don't think I would rate it highly because I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it. So I'm rating it like 2.5, 3, 2.5, 3, something like that. Running up to 3 on Goodreads, 2.5 on Stargraph. Either way, I got lots of new t-shirts yesterday. This is one of them. I enjoy them a lot. But then I ordered like 7. 3 didn't fit, so I had to return them already. 4 left for 4 new ones, which is still great. Tomorrow we're going to not the circus, but Carnival, the fair. That was like, I filmed it earlier in this vlog. But I'm doing this here because I feel like this has been too many days, even though I filmed little, so it might be a short one. I'm starting like the 3rd one because we're doing like, I guess 4, because like we spent 4 since 31 days, but it might as well have been 3 as well, but here we are. So I might do that next month. I started my next audio, which was Twilight. I'm like doing a little reread of all of them. I'm planning like a little Twilight vlog for some reason. Granted, a lot of problematic things with Twilight, a lot of problematic things with the author. The books itself are not great, but they sear themselves into my heart. And I can't let it go. But I will talk more about that in the next vlog, maybe, even though I want to make a separate 12 vlog, so we shall see. But listen to loads of that, and then listen to Abassa, and then built BTS Lego, which I picked up yesterday. And I also picked up my t-shirts. And I'm just very hot. And tomorrow is weekend, and I'm excited. And you shall see me in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a hot fire emoji down below, because that's the only thing I can think about. And you shall see me soon. Bye!